how through your own stuff do you have to be an effective yoga therapist? And I think when you're looking at that directly, it can seem like you have to be perfect in order to do this work. And I think even as a yoga teacher, you know, you get into that mindset in a physical way. If you're teaching classes, or you get into that mindset that your somehow personality has to be an ideal personality, or you won't be useful to other people. But I think what came through at the retreat, and for those of you who weren't there and are listening, you know, I think it's really good to remember that your goal as a yoga therapist is to be able to see your own thoughts, feelings, emotional states. You know, clearly it's best to work through any issues you have, but in session and in interactions with clients, what's important is that you can see things clearly, and you can move yourself into non-reactive states for smaller periods of time, which requires some practice. And the best practice for that is meditation, but other practices that we do, asana, pranayama, sense withdrawal, all those practices help with that and give us a little space between input and reaction. So you definitely don't have to be, all this is to say, you definitely don't have to be some sort of superhuman, some emotional superhuman or intellectual superhuman or evolved superhuman to do this work. But what you do need to do is have a regular interaction with yourself so that you can see that you're making progress, and that you have the ability to do that in most situations. And sort of a reminder, those of you that aren't doing that work but are looking to do the work, which is you might not realize, which is or remember, maybe is the better word, which is that most of the time, you know, you're dealing with other people's stuff, and those people are not your family or you or your friends. So your reaction to those things is going to be less than, hopefully, but most likely a little less intense than your reactions to things involving your family, friends, and yourself. So it's not as hard as it seems if you're looking at it from the outside. But it does require some practice and a commitment to your own evolution and your own practice to create that space and find yourself in a place of less reactivity, not no reactivity, but less reactivity.